Uh, Hi, I'm Scott Lucas with Lucas Financial Services and Wisdom Tax Group, and today is my Wisdom Wednesday message. Today, I thought I would bring up the subject of Bitcoin. It's been in the news a lot lately. A lot of people have been talking about how high it's hit. It's to 96,000, and so there's a lot of hype about it right now. So I thought I'd address a couple different things. First is I find it really fascinating that previously when it was up in the 60s, 70s, or whatever, a number of years ago, everybody was talking about it's going higher and higher and higher. Everybody's getting in, not wanting to miss out, and then dives all the way to, I don't know, 16, 17,000, something like that. And ironically, it was a great idea for a purchase. Why weren't people talking about it then? Right? It was low, it was cheap. And that would have been the low risk time to buy it. Well, now it's skyrocketed. It rocketed significantly after the election. And so, what actually does that mean, going forward? First of all, it's very difficult to predict what something like this will do. Simply, if you're evaluating the stock of a company, you can evaluate, the sales and cost and overhead and things like that of a company. But, Bitcoin is a supply demand type of a thing. But a couple things that really need to happen in order for it to, continue to go higher. The last 4 years, there's really been no government, legislation on key things needed in order to try to, allow it to go further. The first thing was the SEC allowed for ETFs to trade in the Bitcoin, so it makes it easier to buy. But first of all, the first thing that really needs to happen under the current administration is there needs to be clear rules. So it's not real clear who would have the oversight. Who regulates it? Is it the SEC or is it a commodity? Puts it under different types of trading things. So, if you're really hoping that it's going to go higher from its current level, there needs to be clear rules. So if you hear that there's, more clear rules about how they identify what is Bitcoin, is it a security, is it a commodity, that will be a game changer. Another thing was here in Ohio, Sherrod Brown, he was the architect behind what was called Operation Choke Point 2.0. And that essentially made it illegal or very risky for banks to associate with any kind of crypto companies. So Sherrod Brown lost the role, and now there's some thoughts that those rules might change. And so if that goes away, then it means that banks are, somewhat what they call open for business. And the other issue is, or number three, is the SEC chairman, Gary Gensler, who's ultra hostile to crypto. It's anticipated that he might resign, even though his term isn't up until 2026. But there's some anticipation that when Trump takes office, that he might resign. So anyway, if those three things happen, I think it does give more fuel to the opportunity for Bitcoin or cryptos to rise. But keep in mind, it's very speculative. It's at an all-time high. And I think a number of these things need to change before that opportunity for it to go much higher actually happens. So anyway, hopefully you found that informative. Have a great day. Thank you.